Welcome to another episode of Ozfish. Dave here, let's get some. Hey, Jewfishing out with Brandon. It's only for the ultra hardcore tonight. Me and Brandon have had a shocker this afternoon. We started off really good. We went outside, belted about 35 live baits, got them in our tank, anchored up. Mate, just got like this huge, gigantic, evil storm came over the top of Newcastle from the south. I said to Brandon, man, let's just pull the anchor and get out of here. So anyway, we took off, just made it back to the boat ramp, threw the ropes on, bailed out to the car. I left the live bait tank going, but forgot to put my bilge pump on. And mate, we sat there for like 20 minutes of rain. When it eased, I went down, mate, and mate, the boat had almost sunk. I had to get in, mate, bail it out, like with a bucket, have my bilge boat cranking, it was full of water. Then we went through a storm, and we thought, no, this is looking like really good. So we've come back out again into like a deep water spot, and it was going okay there for the first like 40 minutes, and now it is absolutely just gone to shit. All we've caught on this session is so far is 35 live bait, one brim that hooked like a live bait about 35 centimetres. So lately I've been getting a few brim on the yellowtail. You cheeky little thing! Huh? And we had this big mystery hit when we came to this deep water spot. It just floated me up, and I picked up the rod and spat the yellowtail. So I don't know what that was. But anyway, we definitely need to put my bilge pump back on because, like, yeah, the boat's filling up full of water. Anyway, mate, I'll get the bilge pump on and I'll get back here. Well, Brandon and I are still hanging in there. We're going to, our plan today was to fish in deep water lower in the river, see if we can catch a big dog. But yeah, just too much weather, too much rain, too many storms, so we've had to come up to the bridge and grovel on the bridge, you know, and yeah, we moved over to the edge because it's a huge tide tonight. It's a 1.8 and it's really humping in the middle, so we moved off to the edge to get out of the current a bit. And we just had a hit on one of our rods, first definite hit we've had from a Jew, but it must have been a smaller Jew, and he just grabbed the yellowtail and bent the rod over and let it go. So anyway, we'll just keep going for just a little bit. It's pretty cold, and of all the nights, I forgot to bring me coffee. I just boiled my jet boil up and realised I had no coffee, so tragic. Oh, Brandon! Like, we have been struggling all night to catch a fish. We finally hit a fish in horrendous weather. What'd I say? The fish, you got 5 minutes.
And literally you called it 5 minutes and then we're going in and bam, 30 seconds later.
Going in 5 minutes. Down to that current.
Hold some drag.
Yeah, one thing the Duo, when the tide's running really hard, they really use that to their advantage, you know. Now, he's getting me a bit down on that current. shit, horrendous weather. Probably about, what, an 85?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah. This is only for the hardcore, bro. I'm telling you what. I was going to go home and I'm just going to throw one more bait out and that's it. Let's get him on the brag mat and, make sure we get the, laser grips on the hand. Don't lose it. Oh man, that's getting ready to change. Look at that. Alright baby then, if you want to go back. I did the other day, I bought a backup to me bilge pump, you know, so this is a manual bilge pump, so they work awesome, they move heaps of water, check it out. Oh yeah! So they're a great safety feature. Hey Brandon, what do you think about this Jew fishing? Good fun?
Been a pretty hectic session. A little chilly, lots of rain going on.
It is freezing, isn't it?
Just that wind picking up. It's just recently picked up. Yeah.
Yeah, the wind is howling now. Got a fish there, Brandon? Is he going around that other line? How's you feel?
Yeah, I put the drag up a little bit.
Yeah.
Got some weight to him, but I think that's mostly the current.
Yeah, it's funny, Brandon and I were just talking and we're going, oh, okay, we're coming into the strike, you know, the tide's going to slow a little bit and, you know, maybe we'll get a fish and,
Putting up too much of a fight anymore. Doesn't feel like a bad fish though.
colour?
Not yet.
Oh, yeah, it's not too bad. Walking forward, mate. Yeah, we got him. All right, Brandon, that's what we were looking for, mate. Throw that over the side of the boat. Yeah, mate. Yeah, he's not too bad a fish. I reckon he's about close to be about 85 as well.
Yeah.
Similar size to the last fish we got. But I tell you what, man, you know, we've had to really struggle through some really horrendous conditions tonight. But it's calmed down a little bit now. Like the rain stopped. Looks like the radar's clear. Even the wind's backed off just a little bit. We were going to go home, but I reckon we just fish on for at least another half an hour. What do you reckon? Let's get him on the brag mat.
Maybe another hour. Yeah.
All right, mate, we've got the big gear, mate. This is what we call the bell ringer. This is our teaser out in the spread. You know, so a big heavy duty paternoster rig with a big dog 16-ounce like snapper lead with a ball sinker on it to give it even more weight, and 2 yakkers on it, rigged on 80-pound fluorocarbon. Oh, let's see if we can cast it out overhand. Yes! See that? Woohoo! Get that big puppy out there. Now I'm not sure whether that's actually going to take fish like that, but what I do love is, I love having them 2 yellowtail out there on that big paternoster rig going like that in my spread, and I think that's a teaser to me. I'm hoping it's going to draw fish into the spread. Let's see what happens. Fish, Brandon? circle hook is that when I've got the rod sitting in the rod holder, I've only really got sort of like not too heavy a drag setting on to get the circle hook in. You don't seem to need too much to get that circle hook and turn around, but definitely what I'm doing is as I hit the fish, I'm definitely up on the drag. Trying to fight in and around this other rod.
You need me to hold it?
That's got that one sorted.
Seems like a good fish.
Not too bad a fish, he's just gone from that side of the boat right round. And they're definitely using that current to their advantage. Definitely laying down pretty deep. I just got really lucky then because that fish went around and through them rods. I'm just going to back the drag off a bit because he's at the boat close. They don't like that light. Chase.
Got a lot more fight in him than the 80s did.
Yeah. Really sort of bumping that head, trying to dislodge that hook. Yeah, the idea is just relax with them, you know, let the rod do the work. Don't need to rush them, you know.
Getting that ready.
Fish pumping towards you, bro. Here we go. Grab your two ends of the net. Give me that go, bro. There he is. Here he comes. Grab his tail. I got him. Got him? Yeah. Big fish. In. Don't want to break your net. Oh.
big fish, man. That's almost a meter 20.
Sorry, I can't read it there.
Meter 17.
There's a beautiful Hunter River jewfish. That's what you get if you persevere. That's a meter 17. So that's a really, really nice fish. Like, nice and heavy. Here we go. Hunter River jewfish. Oh yeah. All right, let's get him back before, you know, like gets too knocked up. Come on, big girl. Oh, quick release. Mate, just bananaed straight up. Oh yes. Meter 17, nice. All right, that's a wrap for Ozfish, for Brandon, the night tonight. Unbelievable, like, we came out this afternoon and we caught heaps and heaps of liveys. Like, I just threw away, how many liveys I just threw away there?
38.
I just threw away 38 live baits out of my live bait tank. Still kicking awesome. Like the live bait tank works awesome. Must have used about 10 or 12 live baits. So we must have had 50 live baits, like in our live bait tank. And we got hit by these catastrophic, like, storm and that. Almost sunk me boat at the boat ramp. Me and Brandon just ran back to the car, left the boat at the boat ramp, tied her up, and left the live bait tank going. And luckily all the liveys stayed alive. What I didn't do was turn on the bilge pump, because I thought, I don't want to run the battery down. I'm not sure how long the storm's going to last for, but the storm went for about 15 minutes. Like, really heavy rain. When I went down to the boat, mate, nearly sunk my boat at the boat ramp with water. I had the bilge pump going, I had like this backup bilge going, you know, it was unbelievable. But anyway, yeah, we came back out, went a little bit lower in the system, but it was really, you know, like heavy weather and raining and blowing. So I said to Brandon, that's it, man, like, we're just going to have to just go to the bridge and just see if we can just sort of like eke out a few fish on the bridge. And we got up here early and the tide was running really hard on a 1.8 meter tide, and the wind was blowing really hard. And yeah, what happened was the tide began to back off just a little bit, and we ended up getting a jewfish in 85. Wasn't too bad. And then Brandon got a fish about similar size, about 84, 85. So what happened was we're nearly going to go home, and then I said, no, we'll just give it another half an hour. So lucky we did, because we persevered and hit a really nice fish at 117 centimeters. So he's a good solid fish, you know, like, so yeah, that made the night worthwhile. So in the end, you know, we toughed it out. We really toughed it out, really ground it out. Ended up getting 3 dew and a really nice dew at the end there. So we're just about to pull these 2 rods in and head back to the boat ramp, and we're definitely going to have some showers. We're definitely going to get warm, and we can't wait to get into bed. What do you reckon, Brandon?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right, man, good job, Brandon. You hung in there, mate. You hung tough. All right, this is Ozfish signing off, and always remember, let's get some.